Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Markets and Matchups. As always, we'll jump into the market wrap before we start to chat footy. Okay, Luke, give us your market wrap. What's been happening lately?
Well, one day I'll be able to come in and not talk about Trump in the Middle East, but today won't be that day. Tensions kicked off again, and it has been the theme of the last week. Really hit the US market in particular. Nasdaq down about 1.8%. Aussie market held up a bit better, but that's because we just don't have that real exposure to sort of tech and data centers, which has driven that US market. So a bit of rotation over there out of those sort of high growth names into some of the more defensives. And of course, oil spikes up, gold, precious metals off, just some of the classic trade that we've now seen for, 4 months since things kicked off. And unfortunately, it does seem like another one where we don't have a clear end game here. Like it's all up in the air, Iran with some rhetoric and Trump being Trump. So wait and see how we go. We're about to start reporting season on the ASX, so hopefully some numbers will then sort of get through all of this sort of narrative stuff. But again, maybe next week I can come in and we'll not talk about US and Iran.
Okay, let's hope. Okay, time to chat footy. Okay, time to chat footy. Unfortunately, we're starting off with a Panthers loss against the Broncos. Not too happy about that. It was only 2 points, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think Broncos threw like everything at you though. Like I saw like Payne Haas, Carrigan, like 80 minutes out of all their forwards, like there's a few ref calls went their way, and to only win by 2 points. I think Panthers, they've lost a few games lately, but I think still look pretty good for the end of the year.
Okay, perfect. I love that positivity.
There was quite a few close games this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the Knights and Sharks as well. The Sharks just got up. But what wasn't close was the Tigers lost.
Yes.
Another game where they just scored a donut.
Yeah. I know what's been going on.
It'll be an interesting end to their season for them. I think they've really got to pull something out of the bag here. It seems like it's all falling apart in Benji Marshall's promised land. So we'll have to see. I think the Warriors got up as well, which was good.
The Knights lost, though. How do you feel about
Knights
this?
lost, and one of those terrible losses where you score more tries than the team that you lost to. So I think, Sharks 3 tries, but then kicked all their goals in a penalty, and I think Kalen Ponga went 1 from 4 with the boot. So sometimes it's the difference, just being able to convert those opportunities. But anyway, on to next week.
They're really the ones you have to get, though, I think.
Yeah, this end of the year.
Yeah, exactly. That's really where the wins come.
Sure.
So.
Okay, guys, any key players from this round?
Yeah, I'll call out the young halfback for the Raiders. I think they've won a couple of games in a row now and scored a lot of points. He good goal kicker, good general play kicker. He's only young, Ethan Sanders, and I think really has built up into the year, but I think they'd be pretty happy where he is now, and winning a few games at the back end of the season helps too.
Absolutely, Brian?
I mean, I mentioned the Tigers got dismantled over the weekend against the Bulldogs. I think Josh Curran with the double. He's going to be my player of the round. I think it's just quite special, so it's good.
Any games we're looking forward to next week? Panthers are versing the Eels on Thursday night, which should be a good game down at CommBank.
Another Thursday game. Nice play Roosters at home on Friday night, so I'll try and get along to that.
Do you have
Hopefully.
hope?
Yeah, Roosters have been playing well, haven't they? I don't know who's favourite. Normally we play well at home, so should be a tight one.
Yeah.
But I just want to stay dry. I've been wet the last 2 weeks on the hill, so...
Okay, fingers crossed, Ryan?
I mean, I'm looking forward to the Cowboys take on the Broncos at home. I think that'll be a good one.
2 Queensland teams.
Yeah, the traditional
Queensland derby.
Queensland derby. So I'm looking forward to that. And then obviously I've got to mention the Warriors play the Bulldogs. So hopefully we get up there. But we'll see.
We will see. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Markets and Matchups. We will see you next week for more finance and footy.